What's up, guys? Ryan Harris here. Listen, I just wanted to get back in touch with you. It's been a few days, and I'm excited to share a story with you today about my mom. Now, for those of you that saw my Facebook post a little bit earlier, I'm going to repeat a few things, but today is International Women's Day. So happy International Women's Day to all of you amazing women out there. I sure appreciate all that you do for us idiotic men. Well, me, I know I'm an idiot. But, my beautiful wife, so grateful for you, babe, and for everything you do for me. But I want to share an experience with you. This last year, my mom and I, we went up to our cabin up in Alpine, Wyoming, a beautiful, amazing place. And it was in the evening time. She'd brought up these snowshoes, and she wanted to go on a walk in snowshoes. Now, my mom is one of the most amazing people you'll ever meet, and I know that she's got some really great shout-outs today already. But we were walking. We decided to go, and there's about 4 feet of snow, right? So it's really, really deep, really thick. It's getting evening time. We decided to go on this walk and go up, around, and behind the cabin, up to the top of the mountain, and come back down. And we're walking and just chatting about life, catching up. It's been a while. You know, she lives here in the same city that I live. She and my dad do, but I don't ever really get a chance to sit down and chat with her. And as we're talking about all the different problems that are happening in life, with some of my siblings, with say in her life, with work and business and so on and so forth, you know, we just had a moment of peace where we had a chance to sit back and just reflect on all the things that we were grateful for. And as we were just sitting there chatting, we're up on top of this hill now. It took us about 15, 20 minutes to get to the top of the hill, talking about all the different things and reminiscing on old times. And, you know, my mom and I have always been extremely close. And so we get up to the top of this hill, and you can see down. It's a steep slope to get down to where the cabin is. And you can see over, you know, you're up above on the mountain. You can see over the valley, and there's lights everywhere. And it's just one of the most amazing views ever. And as we look down, remember, it's dark. We're like, okay, how in the world are we going to get down this mountain? So we start walking down the mountain, and we like trip and fall, and literally it's like 4 feet of snow. So you put your hands down to get up. You can't do anything. So we're just sitting there laughing and laughing hysterically. And my mom says to me, you know what? I don't ever want to grow old. And I think to myself, I'm thinking in my mind, well, Mom, you kind of are old already. Not really, but, you know, she's like, I can't move and this and that. And she's had some back problems. And anyway, she's had some health concerns. And I just thought to myself, how many of us let ourselves get old in our minds because we're not feeding it full of good stuff to keep us vibrant and active and sharp and educated? How many of us just sit back and let life happen and really don't pay much attention to what's happening in this world of life in general? And so as I reflected back on that, as I was thinking about that this morning when I was talking about my mom or thinking about my mom this morning, I was just thinking, you know, what is it that we do in our life? What are the cares and the worries that always get in our way and tend to push us back down? What are those things that create limiting beliefs in our life? And how can we overcome those to become something more? So just want to share those thoughts with you. And if you're in that place right now, I'm not sure I have all the answers, but maybe a suggestion that I could give is figure out what those things are and then face them. One of my favorite books is Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. And he talks in that book how you do the most difficult things in your day the very first, and then the rest of your day becomes easy. And I think I relate that a little bit to this. Like, if you do those things that you've been dreading to do your whole life, maybe it's call that person that you offended or that offended you. Maybe it's talk to that family member that you haven't talked to in years. Maybe it's reach out to that friend that you haven't talked to in a long time. And maybe that's the thing, renewing that relationship, renewing that education, read a book. Maybe for you it's reading a book that you've always wanted to read, or doing something you've always wanted to do, or writing down another item on your bucket list and determining that you are going to do that thing on your bucket list. So whatever that looks like for you, I give you a challenge today to eat that frog today. Do something today or tomorrow when you start your day tomorrow that's extremely difficult, that you've pushed off forever, that you procrastinated doing forever. Get it done and then see how nice that feels. Check that baby off your list and then go to the next thing. As you do that, you're going to see progression in your life. And as you see progression in your life, you're going to start to get wins on a day-to-day basis, and it will change the direction and the nature of what you're trying to accomplish. So, like my mom said, I don't ever want to get old. I think sometimes we let ourselves get old because of the amount of stress and the amount of procrastination that we have in our life. So I'm challenging you to overstep that bound, overcome that for yourself, get out, accomplish something great, and stand like you are on top of the mountain and enjoy the view without any regrets. So anyway, just a couple thoughts today. Hope you have a wonderful day. It's an amazing week to accomplish something great. Eat that frog, and let's have a great day. We'll check in with you again soon. Bye, everybody. See ya.